Hello everyone, I'm Subhojit Panda from Odishatv.in presenting you today's news from Odisha. First the headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik early repair of Jagamohana. Former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda rates Naveen Patnaik as the best Chief Minister in the country. Senior Congress leader Narsingh Mishra slams Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, says zero in assembly, Chief Minister trying to be hero outside. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik approves the Green Passage scheme to make higher studies easier for orphans in the state. And notorious gangster Sushant Samanta alleges mental torture on him by confining him in a closed room. Now the details. Concerned over the poor condition of Jagamohana of Sri Jagannath Temple in Puri, Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik on Tuesday had a telephonic chat on the issue with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Stating that the poor condition of Jagamohana facing the sanctum sanctorum of the temple is a matter of serious concern for the people of Odisha and the country, Patnaik urged the Prime Minister to direct the Archaeological Survey of India or ASI to take up the repair of the Jagamohana urgently. Sources in the Chief Minister's office or CMO said the Chief Minister assured all help and informed the Chief Minister that he would direct the ASI to expedite repair and restoration of the key structure of the 12th century shrine. Meanwhile, the Chhattis Nijog bodies in a meeting in Puri this evening decided to write a letter to the Chief Minister urging him to direct the ASI of complete repair of Jagamohana. Considering that the lots would be taken to the bathing altar during Snana Purnima through Jagamohana, the servitors' bodies decided to treat the matter with urgency. Former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda has rated Naveen Patnaik as the best Chief Minister in the country. Let us be frank, among all the Chief Ministers today, in my humble opinion, Naveen is the best. Devegowda told OTV in an exclusive interview here. During natural disasters, when Odisha was adversely affected, without the cooperation of the central government, he monitored the situation beautifully. In his vast experience, he has been able to give his best administration, he said. Curiously, the former Prime Minister, whose own party JDS was part of the exercise for formation of a third front ahead of the 2014 elections, praised Naveen for staying away from the front. Everyone was present except Naveen Patnaik. Naveen did not cooperate. He is a mature leader and knows that this type of ragtag coalition would not work. So he distanced himself, Devegowda said. The former Prime Minister dispelled the generally held belief in Odisha that legendary leader and former Chief Minister of Odisha Biju Patnaik was in the race for the Prime Minister's post in 1996. I do not want to say anything false in my life. Whosoever has said that Biju Patnaik was in the race for the post of Prime Minister is absolutely wrong, he said.
When twice the tsunami was there, Odisha was adversely affected. Without the cooperation of the central government, he monitored so beautifully well. He has now got the vast experience to give the best administration. Let us be frank. Among all the chief ministers today, in my humble opinion,
with the state government introducing a special scheme named Green Passage on Tuesday, orphans in Odisha would no longer have to bear the brunt of fees for pursuing higher studies. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik today approved the scheme, which will function under the Higher Education Department. The orphan students will not bear the burden of admission fees, tuition fees and laboratory fees for the higher studies. They'll also be provided free accommodation and food in the hostels. Students starting from intermediate classes to doctoral degree will get these facilities. All government, private, government-aided colleges and universities will implement this plan. Notably, as many as 16,382 orphans are currently pursuing high studies in 272 institutions. The BJP today said the adjournment of the State Assembly sine die ahead of the schedule had made it amply clear the ruling BJD government is trying to muzzle the voice of the opposition. The State Assembly is considered the temple of democracy. The duty of the opposition is to seek clarification from the government on issues relating to the problems of the people of the state. We had sought replies from the Chief Minister on various issues, but he behaved like an escapist by not giving any answer to our questions. We would have certainly welcomed him had he given his reply in the State Assembly. Instead, he preferred to give a statement outside the Assembly in an irresponsible manner, showing his sheer audacity. Leader of the BJP Legislative Party, Basant Panda, told media persons here. Asked to comment on the statement of the Chief Minister given outside the State Assembly yesterday that there is a competition between the Congress and the BJP as to who would remain in the second position next to the BJD, Panda said, "There is no competition between the BJP and the Congress. Both the opposition parties have performed their duties while the ruling party has insulted the State Assembly and the opposition as well by taking a suo motu decision to adjourn the Assembly sine die," he maintained. In a bid to minimize the number of road mishaps, the State Transport Department has set 31st July as the deadline for all commercial transport vehicles such as trucks, buses, goods carriages and mini buses to install speed governors or a device to limit the vehicle's maximum speed and limit their speed to 80 km per hour. According to a recent notification of the department, the maximum speed in tankers, school buses, dumpers and transport vehicles carrying hazardous goods will be limited at 60 km per hour. Vehicles registered prior to 1st October 2015 and not fitted with the speed governors shall be equipped or fitted with a speed governor verified and certified by a testing agency, the notification said. We'll see that the guidelines mentioned in the notification are followed strictly and any departure from this will attract heavy penalty, Transport Minister Ramesh Maji said. However, fire tenders, ambulances and police vehicles do not need to install such speed limiters, official sources said. In a surprise raid, Health Department officials today sealed 2 nursing homes and a diagnostic center during a raid in the city. Reports said the health officials sealed Sai Krishna Nursing Home in Mangalabad area and Durga Nursing Home in Cantonment Road area. The health department had earlier issued a notice to the owners of these 2 nursing homes to get fire clearance certificate, but they had ignored this notice. Apart from this, the health officials also sealed a diagnostic center in Bajrakabati Road area after they found that the center was running without a valid license, the report added. To rein in the uncontrolled spike in the prices of pulses and oil, the Odisha government has issued a stock holding and licensing order. The order stipulates the quantity of pulses, oilseeds and oil that traders can hold in inventory. The state government has also introduced license fee and security deposit for trading in pulses, while oil and oilseeds trading will now attract licensing fee. According to the sources, stock holding limit for wholesalers, retailers, importers and producers pertaining to inventory of pulses, oil and oilseeds has been fixed by the Food Supplies and Consumer Welfare Department. At any given point in time, a wholesaler can stock a maximum of 2,000 quintals of pulses and related products, while the limit for retailers has been set at 50 quintals. Similarly, for oil and oilseeds, the limit for wholesalers has been set at 2,000 quintals, while for retailers, it has been fixed at 50 quintals.
राज्य जोटा पल्सेस एडिबल दर दाम बढ़ुची तापर आमर चेक गोटे अंकुश आसपर लोक मैंने ठीक भाव ठीक दर पाइपर से गोटे ये जो कंट्रोल ऑर्डर कर कंट्रोल ऑर्डर मुख्य उद्देश्य
आम तो निश्चित भाव लिमिट बढ़ाई चाहूँ गोटे लोक व्यवहार करने लक्ष लक्ष टंका सरकार को अननेसेसरी देवार कौन जस्टिफाइड ना तो जो भली जो अमाउंट सब प्रेस्क्राइब कराई संपूर्ण भाव में अगणतांत्रिक ओडिशा व्यवसायी महासंघ निश्चित भाव विरोध कर.
Launching a scathing attack against Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, senior Congress leader and leader of opposition in the Assembly, Narsingh Mishra today said the manner in which the leader of the House gave his statement outside the State Assembly after it was adjourned sine die yesterday was grossly unfortunate, Mishra told the media persons here. He also said, judging by the attitude of the Chief Minister, people now have a feeling that the Chief Minister, who is a big zero in the Assembly, is trying to become a hero outside the Assembly. Mishra said, on the very first day of the second phase budget session of the State Assembly on 26th May, The Congress had urged the Speaker to allow an adjournment motion to discuss the issues relating to the refund of money of about 20 lakh duped investors who had deposited their hard-earned money in the chit fund companies and action to be taken against these chit fund companies for their illegal act. Reacting to the statement of Mishra, BJD spokesperson Pratap Jena said the people of the state would blame the opposition for the disruptive act. The opposition is trying to formulate strategies for its self-defense, he added.
गृह को न चलई दबा पाई ओडिशार जनसाधारण द्वारा विरोधी दलर नेता निंदित हवा पाई जाउचंती सेतेबेले केवल आत्मरक्षा पाई ए कौशल अवलंबन करिसंती.
Acting on the orders of the Odisha High Court to take action against marriage mandaps running without permission in the Silver City, officials of the Cuttack Municipal Corporation or CMC on Tuesday sealed 10 such halls. Officials engaged in the drive said while 9 such mandaps come under Lalbagh police limits of the city, one is situated under Bidanasi police station. We have sealed 10 Kalyan mandaps running illegally in Bidanasi and Lalbagh area. The High Court had ordered us to take action against 104 mandaps and will complete the process within next 2 days, said Tirotama Sahu, Recovery Officer CMC Cuttack. During the drive, which began in the afternoon, CMC officials were accompanied by the enforcement officers of Cuttack Development Authority or CDA, the enforcement squad of CMC and police. The mandaps had come under the scanner of the court following a letter petition filed by a group of 5 citizens of Cuttack in March last year, alleging gross violations of rules, creating nuisance and pollution as well as public inconvenience. Notorious gangster Sushant Samanta, who has been lodged in the Jharpada jail in Bhubaneswar on Tuesday, alleged that jail authorities have inflicted mental torture on him by confining him in a closed room. He has alleged before the judge that he has been confined in a room following the order of the Commissionerate Police. The court asked him to lodge a written complaint. His counsel, Sori Bandhu Mahapatra, said, "A man needs a free atmosphere to maintain a healthy life. As he has not been proved guilty, he should be provided free atmosphere to live." The lawyer added. Sushant made the allegation when he was produced in the court of Sub-Divisional Judicial Magistrate here. His brother Sushil, who has been lodged in Balesur jail, appeared before the court via video conferencing. However, Sushant appeared personally due to a technical glitch. Sushant was produced in the court in 7 cases. The next date of production is 27th May. BJD Rajya Sabha MP Dilip Tirki has demanded deferment of National Eligibility cum Entrance Test or NEET for admission into medical courses this year. At an all-party meeting called by Union Health Minister JP Nadda to resolve the NEET row, Tirki asked for the introduction of the test for medical courses admissions from next year. Tirki told the media persons, "Our party's view is the NEET should be deferred till next year. Otherwise, ODIA students passing out from the Council of Higher Secondary Education or CHSE will face difficulties. We also request the CBSE, which is conducting the NEET, to introduce the test from next year." Meanwhile, opposition Congress criticized Tirki's resistance to the NEET, accusing the state government of having a soft corner towards private medical colleges.
So, से उद्देश्य नहीं कि आम पार्टी जो व्यू रहिला कि ए वर्षर जो नीट एग्जाम को एटा को डिफर करा जो एटा आर वर्ष करा जो कहीं आमर जिते भी ओडिया पिला अच्छा जो 75 या 85% जो ओडिया मीडियम पढ़ी के आछंती ताहा बहुत ही बहुत डिफिकल्ट हेबो एवं ता सहित सीबीएसई जो एमसीसी जो माने नीट करोछंती तांको भी हम ए अनुरोध करा जाउची.
Before wrapping up the news headlines once again, Prime Minister Narendra Modi assures Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik early repair of Jagamohana. Former Prime Minister H.D. Devegowda rates Naveen Patnaik as the best Chief Minister in the country. Senior Congress leader Narsim Mishra slams Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik, says zero in Assembly, Chief Minister trying to be hero outside. Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik approves the Green Passage scheme to make higher studies easier for orphans in the state. And notorious gangster Sushant Samanta alleges mental torture on him by confining him in a closed room. That's all for today. Thanks for watching.